The struggle to sanctify the soul. My heart rejoices when I see souls who take heed and struggle in a world that has become full of little devils. Our benevolent and righteous God has bestowed upon all of us the proper gifts, for example, manliness upon man and tenderness upon woman, so we may struggle and thus climb the spiritual ladder with the help of divine grace, and come ever closer to Him who is our Creator. We must never forget that besides us, apart from people who can help us spiritually, we also have Christ Himself, Panagia, the cherubim and the seraphim, and all the saints. Take courage then. Christ is mighty, He is almighty and will provide His divine power for us to break the power of the evil one. Ever present and invisible, He watches over us constantly and will strengthen us whenever we struggle humbly with a good will. We must as far as possible avoid the causes of sin. We must guard our senses because it all starts from there. And if this is sometimes or even often difficult, let us at least steer away from curiosity. That is not allow our eyes to take in sinful images, to which the devil tempts us by replaying them as cinema in our mind. If we grasp a small piece of burning coal, it will burn us, but if we roll it around in our palm for a few moments, then it won't. It is the same with sinful images. Our eyes cannot hold them when they pass by quickly, for they are simply fleeting images that cannot burn the soul. Let those who are heedless and who acquired bad habits while living a worldly life accept uncomplainingly the war the enemy will wage against them once they have changed their ways. They must do this, however, without cultivating any evil desires. If they work hard at this, they will be purified and reach the level of pure people, who have never known great sins, learned bad habits, or been sorely tempted. Also, if they learn from their previous failings, they will make great progress. If someone has to walk through a minefield and is not familiar with the terrain, he will need to proceed with caution, otherwise he will be blown up. If, however, he is familiar with the territory, he may indeed suffer some wounds, but with the experience he already has, he will be able to advance steadily and quickly. If one is to work on one's fallow soul, one first weed out all the thorns, its passions, and then plant virtues in their place. However, this process is an arduous one and requires a strong will and great patience. Geronda, could you please tell us in practical terms how this work is done? Every day you should try to plant in your soul something spiritual, which will eject something worldly and sinful. Gradually the old self will be disclaimed, and you will be able to move freely in the spiritual realm. Replace the sinful images in your mind with holy ones. Replace songs with hymns, worldly magazines with spiritual books. If you do not break away from all that is worldly and sinful, if you do not commune with Christ, with Panagia, with the saints, with the church triumphant, and if you do not place yourself completely in the hands of God, you will not be able to acquire spiritual health. Geronda, what is spiritual health? Spiritual health equals pure thoughts, an enlightened mind, and a purified heart that unceasingly harbors Christ and Panagia. Watchfulness over ourselves and prayer are a great help in acquiring spiritual health. Prayer is essential for the purification of the soul, and prudence is essential for the preservation of a healthy spiritual condition. Life, of course, is not summer camp. It has joys but also sorrows. The resurrection is always preceded by the crucifixion. The blows of life's trials are essential for the salvation of the soul, for the soul is refined through them. Just as with clothes, the more we rub them in the wash, the cleaner they become. Even with the octopus, the more it is beaten, the more it is cleaned and tenderized. And the fish too appears so graceful when alive and swimming in the sea, or even when displayed in the market with the scales and entrails intact. but it becomes useful only once it is cleaned and made to look less appetizing on the outside before it is broiled. It is much the same with people. When a person sheds all things secular, he scales. If you will, it may seem that he is losing life, his worldly liveliness, but in fact he is merely removing all useless matter in order to be broiled. Only then is he made useful.